My journey with the Basilian Fathers began right here at the University of Windsor. Some of you may recognize the doors behind me as the entranceway to what used to be Assumption Campus Community. I came to Windsor to study theater in 1975. And in those days, they could ask you your religion when you applied. And I, of course, checked off Roman Catholic, even though I hadn't been to Mass in probably 2 years. So one day, Father Bob Sagan found me, told me about Assumption Campus Community. I was very polite, I think, and didn't go to Mass. But every time Bob ran into me on campus, he would stop and say hello and ask how I was doing. He never pressured me. He just wanted to find out how I was. And eventually, one day, I think in second year, I became so frustrated with myself and my desire to go back to the church that I just blurted out, "Would you like to come to my apartment for tea and talk?" Bob, of course, said yes. So we had tea and we talked for a long, long time. And at the end of our conversation, I decided that I was going to come back to the church. And I said to Father Bob, "So I guess I should come to confession." And he looked at me and said, "Didn't you just do that?" And that was the very beginning of a very long relationship with the Basilian Fathers. I went to Assumption Campus Community throughout my time as a student. And when I came back to Windsor to teach in the 80s, I rejoined. I became a lector. I was an acolyte. And then eventually, when the chapel was closed, I started going to Our Lady of Assumption Church. Now, I'm on my road to becoming a Basilian lay associate, and I'm a member of the parish council. It has been a glorious time. It keeps my spiritual life intact, and I've grown a great deal due to my association with Basilian Fathers. So, thank you, Father Bob. God bless you. And happy birthday, Basilian Fathers. May there be 200 more years. No, 400, 600. God bless everyone.